Welcome to Orlando, Florida. A couple of teams hoping to finish their season in magical fashion by taking home a victory in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Oregon's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Moore to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Gresham. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy is not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Right back to it. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier 4th down. They'll try to do it for a 2nd time in the opening quarter. Rush is on him. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. The Volunteers offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Vols come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The ball squirted out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams and the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. There he goes! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Volunteers are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Wilcox. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Trying to power it in. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And they try to get the defense off balance and go out wide, and they were ready. Just like 1st down, just like 2nd down. They gave up some yards on this drive, but really bowed their neck up, and a big 4th down decision looming for this offense.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pulls it in. It's Moore. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Moore will throw. Looking deep. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Leaves it with the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got it behind the line. It's Wilcox. And they pick up just a few on that completion. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. The Volunteers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. So here is the Tennessee offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. They feed him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Just a little off. Incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Moore to the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll return it from the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Overton. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now,
and the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Bringing the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Here's the pressure. Finds his big tight end. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Moore will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Back picked up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. On the run, fires downfield. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
You just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running more, throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically. I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. This time he's got it.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Terrell. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Moore. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here comes the heat. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
A 1st half that gave us some riveting moments, Reese. Not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. And This offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
They'll open the second half with a run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Volunteers decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Moore to the air. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Green. Tripped up for the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Wilcox.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. It might be a good...
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And this offense, man, here in the second half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Moore will throw. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands. It's Gresham. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
They'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Trying to slam in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again. This time from the 5 on third and goal. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The Vols are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Vols line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep and got some room to run. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Final minute now of the third quarter. Motion from the wideout. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Overton. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Makes the grab. It's Terrell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Moore will throw. Makes the catch. It's Gresham. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gets rid of it. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown ball!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Moore to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Gresham. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off-play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Off the RPO, complete. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Turning on the Jets. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
They go to the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moore will throw. Got his man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Sends it back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking left. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Wants to throw again. The sure hands, it's Davison. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's second and long. The play action fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Moore to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Got room on the return. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. So here is the Tennessee offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Trying to find the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. looking to throw on first down. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fight.
He unleashes a long one. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few.